right, good afternoon. We have already finished Monday's video, so if you haven't checked that out, check it out because there's a lot of goodness. We are at the Goodwill bins, which is the Goodwill outlet. We're gonna go, I actually didn't get any books or any linens while we were thrifting at the regular store stay, so I'm hoping to find some textiles here.
So what I'm looking for is small little things. I'm gonna go through all of those, I don't even know if we want to call them home decor bins, but they just have a ton of like random stuff in there, and most of it looks like garbage when we're going through it, but you can find some treasures.
All right, let's find all the little things that are not garbage.
Hey, you got it.
Making his purchases worth it there with a cart. All right, give that cart to Dad. Dad's the cart guy. I kind of like this one. It's cream and it's got like almost like an embossed design in the quilting. That's a good one. I'm gonna grab it. That's beautiful. Like the lace on this. Look, more Lodge cast iron. That's gonna be proud of me.
Gonna look at the books first, naturally. We found some good ones last week, some really old. It's been a minute since I bought a Reader's Digest, but I like the cover on this one. You know, we have lots of books, so while this cold front is sweeping through the nation here in late January, might be a good time to grab one or two and cozy up by the fire. Just saying. Pony Riders. This book is really light. These pages are, oh, I love the age on these pages. They're really dried out though. This book is so light.
I'm always looking for little nests and I can never find them. Wish this had a bird in it, but I think I have some eggs. So I'm going to check my stash and see if I have any eggs I can put in here. Just a single pillowcase. I'm going to see if I can find its twin. I like the pattern. It's really just like simple and cute, and I like the cream background.
Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. We've got an older Reader's Digest and then also the Pony Riders. That one's from 1910. It's a larger dictionary. Oh, that one's hammered though. It looks like it's lived outside or in a shed that was leaking something. This one is from 1940, diplomatically speaking. It's a good green with gold on it and a deckled edge. I need to find some cookbooks. I don't think we found any cookbooks last week. There was the Betty Crocker one, but that one wasn't necessarily very old, so I left it here. It's a pretty common book. The Life and Letters of Emily Dickinson. It's got some wear on the edge there, but that part is good. It's from the 1924, I think.
Didn't find a twin, but I found another cottagey print, and it's got this really pretty kind of almost like eyelet lace on it. So I'm gonna grab that one. I'm finding more random pillowcases. This one's got big stains on it. I think I'm gonna leave it because I probably could bleach it, but then it would ruin this. I've had some mixed results with linens lately. That's a cute wall pocket. I don't always find decor when we're bin shopping, but that's a good one.
This bin looks like it's shoes and random things, so let's go dig. See what we can find. Look for those little treasures. All right, this is looking more promising over here in this bin. Don't think I need this. It's like a block set. Oh, it looks like it builds a whole little house or something. That's kind of fun. All right, I'm on my 5th bin and there has not been much here today. But that doesn't mean you don't keep digging. So if you don't dig, you're not gonna find stuff here.
What is this?
There's a ton of Christmas in here, and I found these angels. Some of them have broken wings. But I think they're for like candle holders, and they have little clips on them, so I'll take them home. I'm gonna go through and pick out just the ones that aren't broken. It's a really pretty pillow sham. Even find another one. I don't know what the brand on it is. This looks like a really fun quilt. It's embroidered. Definitely handmade. This is really quite fun. It looks like maybe a family quilt. I don't know. And some of them are just painted on. But yeah, it's got like names on it. So I think this would be actually really fun for like a camping quilt.
I have struck out over here. There is nothing I've found that I wanted. Now, yeah, we could make a lot of magnets, huh? That just looks like a lot of work to me. Found something worth showing. It's like a top flat sheet, just queen size, I believe, muslin, but it's not actually embroidered. It's just the pattern on there. Another's Reader's Digest. This one's got a really good color on it.
I haven't found any cute vintage baby clothes in a while, and this has the cutest little sheep going over. It looks like it might be homemade. It doesn't have a tag in it. Probably like 6 months. It's probably the size. That's really sweet. I think this is a homemade tablecloth because it's sewn in the middle. And then they put this really cute like rickrack, and there's a bunch of like embroidered stuff on it. I'll look it up and see if there's anything mass produced like this, but this is really sweet. I like these kind of things like this that you're not seeing everywhere. And my son is with us today, and he's asking about like holiday stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I get holiday year round, because if you wait till Christmas, all the good stuff is gone. I'm a sucker for rickrack too. So they are reloading the bins, but it is Martin Luther King Day and everybody's on school today, so the crowd's slightly younger, slightly rowdier. The good news is they're typically not buying the same stuff as I'm looking for, so I just kind of let them throw the quilts and grab them behind them, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully none of them are too rowdy, because occasionally people do get thrown out of this joint. All right, as per usual, it's going crazy, but I scored an amazing like country puff quilt. Let me see if I can get it open here. They just threw it aside, so I grabbed it. The kids kind of add a fun vibe to the event, but it is packed. I love the fabric on this though. This is really cute. Hopefully, I sent Zeb over here to acquire a quilt that I saw. We divided and conquered, so we'll see if he was successful. Oh, he got it. Is it cute, Zeb? Oh, it's Raggedy Ann.
It's just tied though.
Yeah, but that's cute. Look, I got this one.
It's pieced. It's just bigger pieces.
Yeah, that's cute.
I always love a good book of like poetry, inscriptions, things like that. This is Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman, and it's got a ton of stuff in here. It's kind of themed. All right, probably last book of the day. I say that, but I may walk by and find something else that I love. But this one here, Abigail Adams, I'm guessing it's from the early 1900s, somewhere in there. I could not find a date on the copyright on that. All right, we got new bins, and they're all bags. So I'm gonna go through here. Ooh, that's good. That stuff's expensive. All right, got that out of that bag. Because you don't have to buy the whole bag here. It's just in bags, because that's how they got it. I know, not super exciting, but this is nice tape.
That's really cute. That reminds me, I have a ton of embroidered stuff at home that I need to go through. Oh, that's a big stain. That's gonna stay here.
You got some cast iron? Hot dog?
They'll sell that like just like.
Oh, and it's Lodge. 2 pieces of Lodge cast iron this week. The glitter is gonna be the hardest thing to get out of this.
All right, they just launched these ones open, so we're gonna check it out. Oh, that's so cute, actually. I will take that. I don't need it for anything, but I'm gonna take it anyways. They brought out some new books while everybody wasn't paying attention, so I'll see how long it takes them to get over here.
What do you guys think of these wood bowls? Would you grab these? I think they're pretty good. I don't know how old they are. This one has a 1935 penny on the top of it. All right, it was crazy at that bin switch out, so I didn't get a chance to show you, but I found this little heart-shaped shell box. I think it's kind of heart-shaped. That one's kind of fun there. Obviously, my tape. I'm actually most excited about that. It's like a $16 roll of metal aluminum back duct tape. But this Raggedy Ann, this is pieced, and then they tied it. It's like a flannel type material. It's really soft. They switched the book bins out on me while I wasn't looking. I was over chasing blankets. Found this Art Deco style tin. It's a lot of fun here. I don't know how old it actually is. It said it was made in the USA on the bottom. We're at the shop today, and all of our thrifting is pretty much done for the week. I don't think we're doing any more of that, but we were like, what can we do this week? We have some, I don't know if you want to call them like closet secrets, but we have some stuff that we don't necessarily love.
You mean dirty laundry, not closet secrets?
We have some dirty laundry that we've been keeping a secret from you. There's a few things in this shop that we don't love that we're going to repaint. We're going to get them and give them a new life.
Things that we think that might be more sellable. So they're kind of unsellable to more sellable. So let's pick out a few things that need a new lease on life.
Well, and a lot of it is stuff we've already painted, and we got to redo it. So first off, these have never been painted by us, actually. They just need new.
Maybe somebody might want them as is, but we're going to give them a new look.
Yeah, gonna get those painted up, maybe something fun for spring. We were walking around, we're like, everything kind of just goes together, or
we could paint this clock.
I don't know.
I thought it would sell in the fall, and it didn't. Should we just wait till next fall?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things, if you don't love it out here because it's the wrong season, we can just throw it up.
No, it's fine. We'll leave that there. And then, oh, there is this. I do not like this.
Oh, yeah, that frame?
Yeah, it's been waxed, but
it's been a long time, though. It's been up there a solid 8-9 months.
I actually don't hate the frame. I don't love the art. So what if we just took this home and
did some new art in there? Okay, yeah.
And maybe some gold on it.
Okay, this is going to be the edition where we paint a lot of candlesticks, too. These ones are good, but they're kind of drab, especially for this time of year. They're a little dark. So I think we are selling them as a set. They've been salt washed and they've got some texture, which is great, but we're gonna update the color on them a little bit.
There you go.
I did a whole series. I'm sure that had to have been me that painted those. They look really good all together right there, just sitting on the stuff.
Even me. This has been the bane of my existence since I finished it, so this is getting a new look. This isn't bad, but it's like that splattered metallic, so I feel like it could be better.
Yeah, the silver goldish color on there, I don't even know. It's like it's not silver and it's not gold.
Metallic.
It's not bronze or brass. It's like a weird color.
We're gonna redo it.
Up to not the dungeon, the second floor.
Okay.
None of this is even like that. The electrical, I don't even know where that leads to. Nothing's hooked up to it. It doesn't run anything.
It's not bad. This is seasonal storage.
We showed this a few weeks ago. We kind of organized this, and it's still pretty decent. I guess it's been probably a couple months now.
That's for Trina's pile.
It was before Christmas.
I mean, we have storage. It's not a secret, but
we are mid-project, so you have to ignore the mess.
This is all the like craft kit stuff, so I will be destashing a lot of this.
This is the wall. This is where we're gonna be.
I'm gonna paint the door cute.
I gotta trim it out.
Stuff up.
So right here, this is gonna get like a shelf or some sort of trim.
Trim and then maybe pegs or something.
We'll hang something fun up there. I have to cover up the electrical.
This is gonna be our filming studio. So, you know, stay tuned.
So you have to imagine, like, this is where the camera will be mic'd up, lots of lights all over in here, and a cute table, stuff back behind on the walls, a cover over the vent, you know, all the things.
It's getting there. All right, let's go home and get our projects finished. Eventually, we'll just come upstairs and paint.
This is everything that's going to get a quick repaint. I like the paint finish on these actually, but they're not selling. I think we can dress them up and get them a new look for spring. And then this was never painted. We just left that, and that hasn't sold. This one hasn't sold, not painted. And obviously this one here with the mold on there is great, but it needs a new paint job.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know that great is the idea. I just thought maybe somebody would want
Well, the mold on there is fine.
Oh, the mold's good. The paint finish, it's gonna go cream. So I've got white linen in here, and eventually I'll have crockery, but I need to get a knife so I can open that. I'm gonna make a cream color and paint them.
So crockery was gonna be not quite creamy enough. It's more of a brown tone cream. And so Jamie's adding some of the white linen to it.
I want a light cream.
And I'm gonna steal the full strength crockery and put that on these. So this is a set of 2 and a set of 3 that were just painted to match. They were all different. These ones were a pair, but these ones were all different that we just random thrift store candlesticks all over the place.
All right.
So this will be good so you guys can see the difference between like a mix, a 50-50 mix of crockery and white linen to...
This is like 3 parts white linen to 1
Oh,
part
you went
crockery.
3 parts.
Yeah, it's not very much crockery at all.
Okay. And then mine over here is full strength crockery. And normally I would dark wax these, but these are already coming from like kind of a dark aged look. So I might try to dress them up, maybe even with like some gold or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want them to be too crazy. We might just leave them crockery and distress some of this age back through, because that dark color might look really good with a contrast coming through. All right, this set's been painted crockery. You can see the difference in the 2. And then I'm gonna bring Jamie's, it's all still wet, but I'm gonna bring Jamie's urn over here, or vase, maybe it's a vase. She had a lot of that cream left over, so the buckets are going the same color.
Well, this is gonna get multiple coats, so I might have to make more cream.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, we've got Provincial out here, and I was gonna spray this shelf. I do have some Provincial loaded up, so I might, if this doesn't go good or it's looking streaky and I gotta put 8 coats on there, I might do like a quick spray coat on that. But it is very cold in the garage, and I don't feel like turning the heater on for 3 hours just to get to the point where I can spray paint.
I think we're gonna go Provincial on this one too.
You want me to just Provincial on that as well? Okay. But the extra 5 minutes it takes me to paint this spindly stuff will be worth it not to wait for the heater to heat up the garage.
Maybe. You might change your mind.
So what I'm doing on this wrought iron is I'm just, you know, you want to talk about paint slapping. I'm just getting it on half of it, and then I'm coming back and doing the other side. And I'll probably have to do this twice to get decent coverage because it's metal, but at the same time, it's going to be pretty quick.
How do you like brushing now?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. It's taken me about 30 seconds to paint the back of this.
You could be done already.
That's true. I could be done. Just one snoot of the spray gun and it's done.
That's all right. I'm just gonna paint my buckets.
It's all looking pretty good painted over here.
I mean, it's still a little streaky, but...
All right, I want to show you the contrast between the 3 colors. This is Provincial. It's freshly painted, still wet, but it'll be close to that color when it's done. Also Provincial right here that's almost dry with 1 coat. This is crockery, 100% full strength crockery. And then this is the 3 parts to 1 part. So 3 parts white linen to 1 part crockery. And you can see how we got like a really nice light cream, but you can also see the contrast between the cream color Jami made with the crockery and the white. But really great neutrals, base tones, and the reason we like to paint neutrals like this is because they can go in just about any room, fit with any decor, and all the seasons too.
So I guess the question would be, will neutralizing these things, although these were kind of neutral to begin with, they're just dark neutrals, will it help them sell? Because like, I don't know, because these were purple, this was pink. I don't know.
That was like pink and provincial. It looked like a provincial color on there under the pink.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. I remember painting it and thinking, I don't want to. And then I was painting these a second ago and I was like, Zeb, some things you should just give up.
She's like, I don't know if these are worth it.
They are going to be cute, but I don't know if they're worth like painting, right? Because I was selling for $6.95. I might keep the price still at $6.95 and put 2.5 coats of paint on them, but I mean, they look good. So they'll be worth it to whoever buys it. I just don't know they were worth painting on my end.
So we just, Jamie's struggling to get the paint off and we just painted them.
I just want to distress it a little bit to give it some character. And then I just think these would be cute with floral in them or greenery or whatever. But yeah, the paint is on there good.
She's just using 220 grit to distress it because it was not coming off. I'm going to try to wet distress these. They were also just painted, but because I want some of that dark color that they originally were to come back through. And I wanted to do a heavy distress. I just don't know if that's in the cards.
I think you're going to have to put more provincial on the bottom of that shelf. It's a little streaky.
I haven't painted the bottom yet.
Oh.
I'm waiting for the top to dry so I can flip it down.
I got the heat gun out because I got tired of waiting.
Yeah, I'm about to heat gun this little spot right here where you can see it's still a little shiny.
Okay, so I have sanded it with 220 and brought back some of the texture, which I actually like. It was just too almost plasticky looking. I just didn't like it. So I wanted to just dress it, and I'm just gonna dark wax just this area. Hopefully I'm not sad about that. Let's get the... Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna lightly.
Just makes it show up. It was kind of just disappearing before.
Yeah, I just want this part to kind of work out. I think that's good.
All right, now this will tell the tale. This is a pretty damp rag. Let's see if I can get any, I guess some.
I think you should use sandpaper because you saw how hard I had to work with that 220. I think if you did that, you would be able to get more of that base color through.
Well, I have more texture on this and I don't want to sand the texture out.
All right, well.
I'm just going to scrub hard. I have more scrub in me than you do.
I say I have more elbow grease. Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring them around to here.
I'm getting it.
You are getting it. Don't get too much because you're going to pull back all your work. Here's my little pots with the greenery. I actually think they are cute. I wish I had more of this greenery at the shop. This is all mine. But I think photographed online it'll look good. I mean, that definitely... Actually, that looks really good.
Well, like the greenery staying here.
Yeah, the greenery staying here, but I'll show people what they can do with these. I think that they are cute. And I guess definitely better than the purple. And this is way neutralized. Still has texture, still's got the mold on here, looks good, but the light cream is good. Okay, we're not distressing this. We are just gonna white wax it and give it kind of a stone effect. It's not gonna be so severe because the cottage color has a built-in sealer, but I'm just gonna wipe back the white and you can kind of see the difference between what it'll look like with the white wax and then no wax. I convinced Seb instead of white waxing to dry brush, and I think you're gonna thank me later because dry brushing this metal is gonna be super fast, super easy. Look.
I'm just using the cream that Jamie has left over.
All that like good detail is just popping and locking. That's a dance term, in case you guys didn't know it. Before I was a cheer mom, I was a dance mom, and Zeb was a dance dad for many years. That looks good. I would do the top too, just to add a little texture, because it already has kind of this rough texture.
Yeah.
So it'll look almost like stone, I think.
So this, because of the cottage color and how well it adhered to the paint underneath, we didn't get the distressing we wanted on this. I had to rub too hard and we took too much off. So I'm going to try more dry brushing. It's not going to be a big contrast, but I think it will soften up the dark on there that come through on that with the distressing.
Show them how good my candlestick.
Your candlestick looks amazing.
No, and it's so, because this had such a smooth finish, it literally feels like butter. Because we painted the cottage color over the top of it.
Yeah. We'll see if we even like this, if it's enough of a contrast.
Are we gonna go from bad to worse? I don't know. Don't forget to go both directions.
Oh. I'll come back and do that.
Yeah, let it dry and then come back the other way. I think I do like it better. At least I like it. So maybe somebody else will too.
Now it'll be 3-toned.
Yeah, it's got a lot of, some faux finishes are all about the layers. And we're gonna layer and layer some more.
So I thought we had kind of struggled when we were thrifting at the bins, and then I got it all out on the table. I'm like, oh, we did pretty good.
We did buy a lot of really great things. And I think we neutralized some of our unsellables to sellables. So you guys can be the judge of that. Comment below. We could take it, not like we spent all afternoon.
It's only been like 3 hours worth of painting.
We're painting everything, but the buckets, surprisingly, even though I said they weren't worth it, are so cute now. I mean, I'm still not going to sell them for $1 million, so they're still little buckets, but it makes me very happy to take little unwanteds and turn them into cutesies. So if you need paint and products for your unwanted unsellables, you can visit JamiRayVintage.com. We will have all of these items relisted with new fabulous listings as soon as this video goes up. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.